This is my source code. Where is the source code? The source code is in this particular location. Okay, you know that. How can we maintain that? Make sure that if you have installed a Git on your machine, then only it will understand what is Git. Otherwise, it will not. The the branches, master, all those things is fine. Okay, if you see here, just I am saying that in that there is a POM. Okay, what is your root POM? I am saying that there is a POM.xml is there. Then I want to build that. What is your root POM? Then what you want to do that in that I want to clean as well as package. I want to clean and package it. Okay, fine. Then what you want to do? Till here it is a basic Maven project. Okay, just I want to clean and package. Okay, let us try to run this and we'll see what happens. And also we'll try to deploy using this in a while. As of now, just try to understand what is happening on the background. If you see the console output. Okay, we also see that code over here so that you can also understand that. It is doing some test. It is doing see the test. It has run 3 tests, failure 0, escape 0. It is recording the test results. To do this, what we have to do, how we can do all those things. Let us understand. Okay, it says that it is success. Fine. But what happened in the background? Okay, what happened in the background? You can see by understanding this particular report. It went to this particular location and it has executed, okay, a pull request from there. It has executed a pull checkout. It has run a command called a checkout command. That means it pulled all the whatever updated things. Okay, then it is try to build that project. You have run it. You have given it two commands. One is clean, other uh, one is clean, other one is package. So once you do that, okay, it is trying to do both the things. Okay, it has run the clean. Okay, it has run the package and the test. It has run the test as well as, okay, you see that it is running a plugin called clean. Okay, once the clean is done, it is trying to do the package. Okay, you will see here the results were okay. It is prepared a this particular one web.snapshot.var file it has created. So we'll try to do the step by step in our own way so that you can also understand. What we do, this particular project where file is prepared, so we try to deploy this one into one of the Tomcat. We'll install Tomcat on our local machine and we'll also deploy that code into the Tomcat. That we'll do now. Okay, let me take an headphone. Okay. To install Tomcat and configure, okay, just download the Tomcat latest version. We'll try. In my machine, Tomcat is already installed. Anyway, we'll try to download it again, and I'll show you how can we go through it. Meanwhile, I'll show you other project. First, we'll see that project, and then we'll try to configure our own mechanism. Okay. See here, the same time tracker. Here I'm okay. The build is, if I say build is parameterized, you know, right? What is a build is parameterized, right? Okay, you know that. How can we maintain a uh, how can we maintain a uh, parameterized build kind of thing? Already you know that, right? So the parameterized build I don't require now. I'll delete it. So okay, this is the one. At what time you want to run? I want to run in a regular intervals. I want to check. I want to pull to my Git repository. Whenever there is a changes, I want to execute it. Okay, that is nothing but policy, right? You know that. Then once the SCM has collected that, whenever there is a changes, you want to run it. Fine. Then define an upstream Maven repository, okay, where you want to store that okay, whatever the content, okay, whatever the jar file is prepared, you want to store somewhere. You want to store somewhere. Where you want to store? You want to store in a okay project is a Maven project. In that Maven project, whatever the local repository is there, that means main repository workspace is there. I want to create a repository in that, and I want to store over there. Okay, last successful in that it was a repository you want to store. I will try to do it manually, then I'll explain you again. Then what is a form.xml? You want to clean package and site you want to create it. Then okay, where you want to deploy it, the other another build post build action. Once the build is done, what you want to do, okay, whatever the var file or here whatever it is, I want to get all the var files, and I want to deploy in a path called demo. Okay, what is the username and password, okay, and this is the location. So how can we set up all these things? We'll try to see. How can we understand, okay, how can we set up a okay, username and password as a Jenkins and Jenkins. I'll show you a step-by-step scenario so that you all can do it. Okay, so we'll try to cover all these Maven projects today, and we'll try to complete that. um, we'll try to complete our Jenkins by this. First, to work with a Maven, okay, what we require. Okay, what we require. Okay, let me first go to Jenkins. Okay, first you try to understand. We are working with a Maven. First, you go to Maven Jenkins and click on the Maven projects. Okay. What is a Maven plugin? Okay. First, we try to understand what are the required things to work with. Okay. We require a Git plugin to first get the code from the GitHub. Okay. One is Git to work with. Okay, we work with this, and we required one more thing is a Maven, right? So most of the times Maven is by default installed, or else if you check whether the Maven plugin is installed or not. See, Maven metadata plugin it is already available. You need not to work with you don't have to worry about the Maven. Okay. Updates, all those things, Maven release plugin, it is already there. You need not to worry about it. Okay. In a most of the times, if you want to work with any particular repository, if you want to work with anything, you have to maintain, you have to give those details. Nowadays the new version is not required, but in the older versions you have to tell where exactly your ant is installed, where exactly the Maven is installed, where exactly the Git is installed, Java is installed. All those things you have to specify to the Maven Jenkins. Okay. Okay. If you go to the Maven Jenkins and if you click on the configuration systems, okay, configure systems, you have to specify all these details. Okay, where is your Java installed? What is the path of that? All those things you have to specify. The home directory of the Jenkins is this particular one in a Windows. It is a program files in a Jenkins folder. It will keep all the your required things. Okay, you see that. Okay, where is Git is installed. Okay, Git is located the default location, and the git.exe is the my execution path. Okay, see that. Okay, what is the Jenkins URL you are maintaining? The Jenkins URL is nothing but localhost.:8080, so that Jenkins will open. Okay, then you see that. Okay, what is the what where exactly uh, your Maven is located. If you want, you can set up if you want, you can set up SEM polling, maximum number of settings, all those things you can set up over here. Okay. If you want to add a Maven, okay, what is your Maven of local Maven repository? It is a default m2 underscore repository, the Maven. If you want to add ant, okay, you have to specify where exactly the ant is located. Okay, install automatically, install from Apache. Okay, I have already installed. Okay, so let it be. Okay, okay, let it be this one. So basically, you have to configure all the things where exactly your Java location, where exactly, okay, where exactly the Git is installed, and Maven, all the home directories. You have to specify the work location to the Jenkins so that it will come to know, okay, whenever you are executing Java, okay, get it from that kind of thing. Okay, but in our scenario, it is already installed. Okay, in this particular nowadays, okay, Jenkins it is automatically connecting to your system and executing the detail. Okay, collecting that information, so you need not to bother about. Okay, you need not to bother about those things. Okay, if you want to if you want to create, yes, we can discuss that. It's not a problem. Okay. So anyway, we'll discuss that. Let it be. Okay, we are doing that other project at that time. When we are doing the project, that time we will come to know. So what we'll do now, we'll try to create a Maven project. With that one particular project, we'll come to know entire scenario. How can we go forward? Okay. First, let us say I want to create a new project. Okay. I say just something time tracker. Okay. 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 So what I'll do, okay, let it be a freestyle project, or else explicitly you can say Maven project. The Maven for Maven they have created a separate project for us. If you want, you can select that. Okay, that is up to you. You can work with a freestyle project. Okay, okay, you can select you can even select for freestyle as well. Or else if you want to select a Maven okay, build for Maven project, you can select that or not. There is no much difference. Okay, if you can select anything. Okay, it is specifically designed for Maven based. Okay, if you click OK, it is same thing whether it is a Maven or anything, but only the thing is here you can see that there is a Maven related. Okay, by default it is executing the pom.xml. If you don't say this one, you have to select. Okay, if you create a new item and say, okay, let me say new item, and if we say freestyle project, okay, there you have to specify your Maven details, which one you want to execute. Okay, all these things you have to specify. Okay, you can say um, add build stub, uh, invoke Maven top level targets. There you have to say what is our goal. Okay, pom.xml. There is a goal is a pom.xml. You have to specify that Maven version. What take by default Maven 3 or what is the default version? Let it take. Okay, you have to say these all things. That's it. There is no much difference either it is a freestyle project or else anything. Okay, let me go to the project we have created. Let me go to the project we have created, that is a time track. It is a Maven based project. Now go to the configure section and we'll try to add all the build steps, and we'll try to execute it step by step. I have a project as what we discussed in my GitHub. Okay. In my GitHub there is a project called time track. Let me use this particular one. Okay. I have copied this. First let me take what is our project repository, and I can say this is my, okay, I can say, okay, this is my project repository, right? Okay, we have copied that and we said that it is a GitHub project, and the URL of that particular one is this. Okay, it will link with your GitHub and Jenkins project. Then the source code management, where is your source code? Okay, get that and paste over here. Okay, then let me cancel unnecessary things. Okay, this is my, okay, it is a public repository actually, so that I don't require any username and password. If it is a private repository, you could have given the username and password over here. Okay, you could have given a username and password over here. So I don't require that. Why? Because it is a public repository. Let it be. Then let us go to the build section. The root pom is pom.xml. Okay, if you have now, okay, anyway, we have a pom.xml over here, so no issues. Okay, you can see that. Okay, we have a pom.xml. If you have another name, yes, you can give it. If you have other XML files, yes, you can give that particular name over. So most of the times we will work with a pom.xml. So we have given a pom.xml over there. Okay. Okay. Now at the root we have that. Now, what is the goals? We have worked with different Maven goals. One is, okay, you can say clean. Okay. Okay, we can package. Okay. Okay. So the basic job we have created. Okay. The basic job we have created. Let me save it. And if you want to run that particular first job, yes, you can run it. So whatever the pom.xml is created over here, but based on, see that pom.xml what exactly it has. Let us open that particular file. Okay, we'll try to see that particular pom.xml. Here we said that, okay, create a snapshot of 3.1 version. Name is time.project. Okay, this particular one. Okay, now Okay, what exactly we want to create here? Okay, it is a very simple actually. Just we have given the code, we have added some different plugins. That's it. But okay, just it is a very simple one. Okay. We have added very basic plugins and all. Let us understand how can we work with this. Okay, we will try to work more on projects with the modules. Okay. before before going to start, okay, you can see that there is a GitHub. Okay, we have linked with your Git to GitHub, sorry, your Jenkins to with GitHub. Okay, that's why it has opened it has added one more GitHub. If you open this particular one, it will connect to your GitHub project. You see that. Okay, it is connected to the GitHub project. Why? Because we have linked your Jenkins to GitHub. So the new item is added into this particular project, that is a GitHub. Right? Now, if you want to build it, yes, you can build it very fast. Just we are trying to get that one, and we'll try to build it. It says that it is failed. We'll see why it is failed. Hmm? It says that it says that please make sure that you have a correct access rights. Host key verification failed. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. If it is the case, how the previous job has executed then? Let me check again. Please make sure that you have a correct right access on this. Just a minute. Let me check with my GitHub why it is saying. Okay, this is a problem actually. We have taken a SSH session. We don't have an SSH keys over there. That is a problem. So what you have to do, go to the GitHub, and I have taken a SSH session. Instead of that, you take an HTTP session. Okay, instead of that, you take an HTTP session and paste that code over here. That is the problem, nothing else. Okay. Instead of HTTP, you take a HTTPS. Okay, save this. And now it will get executed without any issues. So fine, but how can we maintain if you want to SSH connectivity? If you have in a Linux machine, if you want to want to have an SSH connectivity, so what we have to do? Okay, in a previous scenario, okay, let us do one thing. How can we have a SSH connectivity to your machines? Let us say I have one test machine. Let us say I have one CentOS 2 or CentOS machine. If you know that, how can we create an SSH key and how can we copy that? Okay, just copy that information and copy that RSA key to the okay. Is this CentOS machine or Ubuntu? It is Ubuntu only. Okay, no problem. Anything. Just you copy that RSA key to the to GitHub, okay, SSH key session. That's it. Without any password authentication, it will copy that code. Go to the settings section. Here you can see that copy SSH. Okay, this is the one where you have to add your key. Just add a new key. Whatever the SSH key it has generated, add your key over here so that it will not ask any username and password. It will directly copy that code. I'll show you in a while. That will be fine. Okay, this is success now. So the basic snapshot has created. If you want to see that particular okay the project details in my home directory, you can see that. Okay, what is the home directory in the Windows? We discussed just now in a C. Okay, okay, the program files and Jenkins, right? That is the home directory in a C, program files x86. In that you can see that Jenkins is a home directory. Just now we have created a project called okay time track, right? You can go to the job section. There we have a time track project. In that you can see that workspace. Okay, the workspace it has created the two jar files. Okay, you can see that all those target files it has created, and okay, it has created a target file. There it has created a web.var file. It is created. Now this var file I want to deploy. Okay, okay, web archive or else Java core in two files it is creating. You see that one is jar file it is created, time tag jar file. Also it is creating var files. It is a multi-module project kind of thing. In a one particular project, you are executing both the things. One is okay, here you have one more file, but here I want to create a jar file. I want to create a jar file. Also we want to create one more project called var file in the same particular project. Okay. If you see that both the pom.xml it is creating and it is creating both the files fine. Okay, it is creating jar as well as var fine. Now what we'll do, whatever the results artifacts are prepared, we want to deploy into one of the application, either it may be Tomcat or anything. Okay, you can see the job. If you see that green ball here, okay, if you see the green ball, that is nothing but a success. If you see the red ball, okay, it is a failed kind of thing. Okay, in this way we can specify whether it is a successful or failure. Okay, now now we'll try to understand this particular project. Okay, in this particular project we add some more features. Okay, if you see in a Marvin project, you can see that some modules over here. Okay, you see that what are the modules here we prepared. As we discussed, it is a multi-module project where we have a jar file and var file. Okay, web archive and Java archive. You can see that over here. What are the modules it has prepared? You can see all the modules in this. Okay, whatever the modules it has prepared, you can see all the modules over here. Okay, these are all the modules of your Maven project. Okay, the left, this one is a parent one, then these two are the your child submodules of this particular project. Okay, okay, suppose we have a modules now. We'll try to see that. Okay, if you go into this one, you see that okay, it is linked with your workspace, and you see that it is a jar is created from this particular form. Okay, in this way. Now we know that it is created modules, and Jenkins knows that what is the module details. Okay, all those things we have seen. Now, if you see the workspace here in a Jenkins project, on your project, if you click on a workspace, the workspace we have seen in a Windows level, we went to the home directory, their jobs in that workspace. You can see here the workspace, it has created the results. Workspace is nothing but your results, right? Whatever it is prepared. Okay, you can see that the core and web results over here. Okay, it is a multi-module Maven project. Okay, if you have see that it is a pom.xml, from that it has prepared two modules. One is core and web. If you see that .get is nothing but your source code repository. Okay, it's your source code repository. From there it is called all your information. Okay, if you see the core, there is a target. You can see that there is a jar file it is prepared. Okay, this is the what we downloaded from the workspace. Also, we have not only core, we have a web. You can see that in a target we have prepared a var file. Okay, in other module we have a target. Now, okay, we it is created some other temporary folders and all. Will ignore that. Okay, we have done with this now. Now we'll try to add some more features to this particular time tracker project. Okay, let me. Okay, in that particular one, we'll try to configure some more things. Let us manually fail this particular one. Okay, let us manually fail this particular one. Mm, go to this particular session, and we'll try to fail manually. Okay, that particular intentionally we'll try to fail that particular job. Okay, we'll say that go to this particular code. Okay, and we'll try to change something. Okay, we'll give some error over here. Okay, if we have a post. Okay, just okay, I'm saving this. I changed my code. Okay, error, we are manually trying to fail that particular one. Okay, why? Because we want to know how can we come to know where exactly the failed your code. Okay, where exactly the failed code, and how can we go and troubleshoot that. Okay, how can we go and troubleshoot that. Okay, let me commit changes, whatever the we have changed, just I'm committed. Now, now let us say it is committed now, we'll add our project as a, okay, we'll add a project as a poll SCM kind of thing. Whenever there is a changes, it should get a job triggered. For that, what you have to do, you have to specify poll SCM, and you can say all stars for it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Every time, whatever, whenever the changes happen, it will try to build the job, right? Now, as of now, there is a nothing changes happened. We have changed, but it doesn't know what has happened. Let me build this this time manually. Okay. Now, okay, let us see that. Okay, what happens now? Now the fourth job is failed. Why it is failed? We'll try to see that. Okay, we see that failed to parse that POM files. Okay, it says that because some problem at your POM file, it is failed. Okay, we see that where exactly went wrong. Okay, see that it is saying that in the pom.xml, no more data available, expected an ended tag. Okay, fatal, non-repeatable. This part. Okay, see that there is expecting the end tag, the project there to close the start tag. At line number 92, it is saying that. It is saying that at the line number 92, they are expecting some, okay, close project. Understood? At line number 92, there is actually the start tag is project, and it should be having a slash project kind of thing. If you want to see the changes, what happened also, okay, previous one to, okay, now if you see the pom.xml diff, you can understand the previously what we had and what is changed. Okay, now 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 if you want to restore the okay, if you want to restore the previous one what we have, we can also do that. Okay, now we have seen that the console output what happened. Okay, this is the failed because of this particular pom.xml file. Okay, 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 if you go to that particular project build status, okay, if you click on the project number 4, you can click the, you can check entire details of this particular build number. You can see that it is didn't run, it is didn't run, it is didn't run the core project and all. Okay, it is didn't executed because of the pom.xml file. Okay, okay, this these are all not run. Okay, okay, now, okay, it didn't run all the projects, all the modules. Now now let us go to my project. Let us click on that particular project error. Now we try to rectify that particular project. Okay, now if I change this one, automatically the job will get triggered. Why? Because we said that it is a, okay, okay, we said that it is a default. We have to say it as, we have configured it as the Polesium, right? Okay, now if I say commit, I can give a message like, okay, issue resolved kind of thing, and this we are expecting the job to be triggered, a fifth job. Okay, let us see. we can observe that the fifth job is executed and successful. Why? Because it is keep on, our job is keep on monitoring the, keep on polling, not monitoring. It is keep on polling that Jenkins, your GitHub, and it has collected that information and executed it. Right? Is that clear? How can we maintain a poll? Right, we could able to resolve in this way. We can, we will, if you see the console output, you can come to know where exactly the issue is, and you can find out the issue and you can work on that, and you try to resolve it. Now we'll go to the main project page again. Okay, now we'll try to add some okay, we try to add some artifacts like okay, like you know how to automate, how to schedule with the cron tab, schedule kind of thing. Okay, all those things you know. Either you can schedule it or else you can poll it. Okay, either you can schedule it or else you can poll it. If you poll it, automatically it will keep on poll, and it will get the code. Okay, let us add some more. Okay, some more. Okay, let us change some things on my machine, on my particular project. Okay, okay. If you see, okay, you can even you can in a poll SCM, even in a poll SCM you can set up the things like, okay, 1 hour, every 1 hour you poll it. Okay, such kind of things also you can set up. That is up to you, like how you want to set up the things. Okay, let us see that. Okay, go to the jobs. You see that all the things you are seeing in all section. Instead of that, if you want to have separate tabs, you can click on new tab, and you can see that my view kind of thing, or else list view. I say all my Maven things you want to get it. Okay, you can say that. Okay, you can configure whatever you want to see over here. Okay, all my okay, Java Maven projects I want to see in one particular location. Okay, all my Maven projects I want to get it in a one location. You can say that. Okay, now apply. Now you see that. Okay, you see that all my Maven projects are listing over here. Okay, like you can set up in this way. You can, so that okay, you can see everything in a separate folder kind of thing. Okay, you can project wise, you can, or else you can schedule wise, you can prepare it. Okay, sometimes sometimes you can say automatically it should be come over there. Okay, let us say I want to create a new, okay, let us create a list view. I want to, okay, suppose suppose I will say all my test jobs should be there here. Okay, let me say all my test jobs should be over here. Okay, in this one what I'm doing is the description, I can say all my test jobs, then okay, the jobs available, if you want to click it. Okay, okay, let us say, okay, if you see all the jobs here you have, if you want to execute those, if you want to add them, you can add it, or else you can add in this way. Okay, filter your build executions, filter your build queues. Like if you want to add any particular build queues, no. Enable jobs only, disable. Okay, if you want to add only enable jobs in this particular section, yes, you can add. Disable one, you can add. Use the regular expressions will be included. There are different options are there to add in this. Okay, based on your requirement you can add it. Okay, these many tabs you can create and you can add them. Okay, in my Maven projects we have Maven test, we have, okay, let us say in my all section there are different jobs are there. We'll try to we'll try to add some more things to my projects. So let me go to the my time tracker project. Okay, we have seen that. Okay, what is the home directory of Jenkins? Okay, let us see in a, in a, in our dashboard. Let us go to our project. We have a workspace over here. The workspace is nothing but your root, your home directory level. You have a job in that workspace. You have it. This is the old version actually. In the new version, the workspace is not located into your jobs. That is maintaining in a separate folder as a workspace. There you have a job name. In that your core files will be located. In a old project, on the old version, all your workspace will be located in a jobs folder. In that jobs you have a time track. In that you can see the workspace. Whereas in the new version, okay, here itself in the simultaneously in the main folder itself you can see that jobs as well as workspace. In that workspace with the job name, all your code will be located. Okay, that is the difference. The folder is separately they are maintaining. That's it. Okay. Suppose now you want to test and quality. If you want to integrate your test as well as test and quality, if you want to add, there is a different tools are available, different apps, the different plugins are available. That is check style, PMD, find bugs, JUnit. These are all the testing tools. Okay, you can add them. So for that, what you can do is, if you want to integrate with your testing tools, you can go and Jenkins and you can, okay, manage Jenkins, okay, and you can say that add plugins, manage plugins. There are different tools are there. That is that is okay. Check style. One of the, okay. Already I've installed those plugins. Okay, let me show you that. We have a plugin called, suppose, JUnit. JUnit is a tool. Okay, test your, okay, okay, see that JUnit artifact okay, attachments plugins. Okay, you have a PMD. Okay, it is not installed, I think. Okay, let me show you some other plugins. Okay, if you want to, sorry, not installed version, I want to see. Installed section, what are the installed section, we'll see. Okay, let me check with the PMD is installed or not. See, there is a plugin called PMD plugin. This plugin collects the PMD analysis results on your project modules and visualize the, okay, found warnings. But if you found any warnings, okay, okay, it will show you the visualization of that. Okay, 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 okay. So if you want to add that plugins, if you want to add this PMD or freestyle or, okay, any particular one, okay, any particular one, we'll see, okay, what are the changes we have to do in my in my in my Jenkins, in my Maven project. Go to the Maven project here. If you see the plugin section, okay, we have added a plugin called PMD plugin. Okay, you see that in a plugin management we have added some plugins over here. We have seen that the plugin called ant run plugin, right? In the same way, if you want to have any tools, okay, suppose I say I want to have a PMD plugin where it will give you the results of your uh, project, okay, in a reporting form, in a graphical format, okay. Just I am added that. There I have added one more, okay, plugin called check style project plugin. It will give you the results where exactly failed and all. Okay? And if you want to see here, for reporting point of view, I have added one more plugin called Find Bugs Maven plugin. I've added one more plugin, Find Bugs Maven plugin. Maven PMD plugin. Okay, this is for reporting point of view. I've added. Whatever the plugin you want to add, you have to add it. See that you have to add in this particular session. Okay, you add in a in a plugin session, you can add all the plugins whatever you want. We have added Findbugs, PMD, and we have added textile project. Okay, all the plugins we have added. Okay, suppose let me check first in a reporting session. Is there some in my okay plugin session also I have added Findbugs, Maven PMD, and textile. In the same way, the whatever the results we want to get a reporting of that particular one. So in that again I have added plugins like okay Maven plugin and PMD as well as the textile in the reporting section. Okay, you can add n number of plugins over there. Based on your requirement, you can add plugins. Based on the requirements, you can add n number of plugins. Okay. Now Maven knows it, but Jenkins should know that. Okay, what is that, right? It should know what is Maven and what is a plugin, all those things. Okay. Now let us say we want to have a unit test for my particular project. I want to do unit testing. Okay, to do the unit testing, we required a JUnit okay plugin. Okay, let us say JUnit is installed or not. JUnit on my machine. The JUnit plugin is installed. Unloads JUnit format test results to be published. Okay, JUnit runtime test reporter plugin. It is already there. So JUnit generally will run your tests. Okay, unit testing, and it will give you the results. Okay. Let us say we'll see that unit test results. Okay. Okay. Already in this my section, in a previous section, in this previous build also, you can see that JUnit results, latest test results, no failures. Okay, no failures. There is a 3 tests happened. Why? Because it is already JUnit is installed on this particular machine, so that it has run that particular one. Okay. The test results, if you want to see that, you can see in a console output. Okay, the test results you can see over here. Okay, tests running project time tracker, this particular one. I'm adding all these things. They run different 3 tests and it is success 3 tests. Okay, because we have added a JUnit plugin on my machine. Okay, okay. You can see that if you see that output, you can see in a okay test results kind of thing. Okay, okay. There is a test. There session will be tests. Okay, it is a framework, JUnit test framework. It will execute it. Okay, Spring framework. Okay, the very end you can see that results. It ran 3 jobs and 0 failures, 0 errors and 0 skipped. Okay. Let us go back to the project. At the project level, you can see the trending graph. This is the number of jobs executed, the number of jobs level, whatever the results. If you want to see, you can see that it is a trend. If you have failed, you can see that what is the just show figures. You can see that just enlarge. You can see that enlarge count, whatever the status, all those things you can see. Okay. In this way, you can see all the in a graphical results. If you see the latest test results, you can also see that what is the number of failures. If you see the failure, why it is failed, you can see that everything. That is a testing analysis. Okay. If you want to have a quality, it is a J unit testing analysis. If you want to have a quality of report, what is the quality? Quality is nothing. Suppose test is successful, so sometimes in your project there will be some warnings. Okay, in your project sometimes you will see some warnings. Suppose in your project actually there is more than 100 warnings. Okay, in a 100 line code you find some 100 warnings. Then what is the quality you are maintaining? That is not a quality project. So that how can we maintain the quality on your projects? How can we maintain a quality on your project? For the quality of projects, the quality of your projects, you can say, okay, we can add some plugins like find bugs and okay, such kind of things. You can say go and add that particular plugins, the PMD, find bugs and check style. These three things you have to add. Okay. Go and say that in a Jenkins, add 3 plugins. Basically what we use, manage Jenkins, manage plugins. Here you check install level. If it is not installed PMD, install a plugin, this particular one PMD plugin, and also install find bugs, the find bugs plugin, and also install check style. Okay, why this check style is not installed? Okay, let me see that. Okay, find bugs plugin is installed, and also we have to check checkst. Okay, check style plugin. Make sure that you install these 3 plugins on your machine. Okay, for your code quality. Let us code quality testing. Once it is downloaded and installed on your machine, now you are ready to work with them. Okay, now you are ready to work with them. So how can we work with the code quality? Now what we'll do, okay, we'll try to go to that particular project and we'll try to use all the plugins what we installed till now. Okay, we go to the configure section. In the configure section, okay, there is a option to publish check style analysis results, publish find bugs analysis report, publish PMD analysis report. If you want to send an email notification, you can send email notification as well. Okay, whatever once it is done your project, if you want to add in a post build action, okay, after build it, what you want to do? Okay, let us work with this publish check style and all. Okay, let us say if you want to work with this particular one. Okay, if you want to you want to display, you want to publish these results. Okay, let us say first we'll work till here and we'll go to advanced section in a while. Okay, let us say we'll try to run this particular one. Okay, Now you can see that all the test results. Okay, let us see what happened now. Time tracker project, whatever the given changes. Okay, see that all the warnings it is showing, whatever the warnings you have till now. Okay, in that you can see that. Okay, what is the plugins we have used. Okay, let us do one more thing. In our project we also add one more life cycle called site over there. Go to configure session and we can add one more life cycle. We clean is one life cycle. Okay, package is one life cycle, site is one more life cycle. We have added one more life cycle over here. We'll build this particular job again. Now we'll try to retrieve that particular analysis of that particular. Okay. We'll try to get the project metrics, whatever the analysis we have done. Okay, we have added. We'll try to get those reports. Once it is successful, let us see the console output. Okay, let us do one thing. It is done. We want to get all the results of that. Okay, I want to publish all the results. Okay. See that it is gathering the check style report. Okay, it is checking, gathering the dependency report. It is running. It is giving all the works. If you see that docs dot. Okay, if you want to get all the details, you can see that all the report over here. What is happening? Okay. Okay, let it be. Now we'll go to our time track project. If you see that, okay, this is a one example tracking application. Why it is not showing all the details? Let me check. Okay, we go to this particular one. Okay. Let us do one thing. We have to get all the time tracker results, all those things. Let us see that. I want to even get it should publish the results of the, it should publish the results of the other plugins as well. But it is not showing. Let me open a new tab. Let us see. If you see the recent changes, if you click on the recent changes, whatever the recently what we have changed, okay, you can see that. Okay, in a update the palm.xml we have updated in a recently. It is showing at build number 4 and 5 we have changed it. That is what it is showing. Okay, that is fine. But I want to get the time tracker, whatever we change. See the check style warnings, you can see that check style warnings. Okay, these are all the warnings you have. We have added the check style analysis, right? That is the one. You can see that, okay, the test results, Okay, this is the test result. Build artifacts as a Maven repository. That is all fine. But I want to have a graphical representation. It should see we could see that graphical representation, but it is not showing. Let me check. Okay. Why it should show that all the trends what has happened on this particular one, but it is not showing. In the same way how it is showing for test results trend, it should show other one also. I don't know why it is not showing. Okay, let us check why. In the same way it should show that other results also on your screen. Okay, we'll go to the configure section. We'll see why it is not showing. Okay. Okay, find bugs functions. Use rank as priority. Use this bug rank when the evaluating the priority of the warnings. Okay, that is fine. Those results have it should show on your screen. What in a graphical representation way it should show it, but it is not showing. Okay, let it be. We'll see some advanced sessions in our results. Okay. Now, if you see that left side, whatever we have executed now, if you see that left hand side, okay, you can see that check style warnings. You can see that there is a total 86 warnings. Okay, okay, there is a these many warnings. Okay, check style is showing. Where is the PMD? Okay, and we have to show that find bugs as well. Find bugs warnings also we have to get. We have added that actually. It is not showing. Let me check why this is not showing. How it is showing in the check style, right? In the same way, it should show find bugs as well. Maybe the maybe that the plugin is not working properly. We may require to update that. Okay, we required JUnit plugin will update it, and also will update Maven integration plugin. Okay. Hmm. Whatever we trying to update, it will update the plugins as per the given. Okay, let it be. Now, I think try from your end. It should show that okay here in our projects, it should show that the results of those two things as well. Okay, what are the two things? One is PMD. Okay, in the same way check styles, you could also see that PMD as well as the find bugs results as the trends and results as well. You could see that. Okay, try to check, and if you didn't see, let me know. Okay. You can see that in the same way checks file structure warnings. You can see that all the rest of the warnings as well are there. Okay, let us go to the project level, and we'll try to add some things like this. Okay, if I have a warnings 86, if it is warning more than 100, okay, I want to make this build as unstable. Why? Because if it is a more than 100 warnings, okay, I don't treat this one as a successful build. I don't treat this one as a successful build. Okay, okay. Now, now to maintain the quality, that is the quality maintenance. Okay, I want to maintain, if it is a less than 20 warnings, then only I treat this one as a successful build. Otherwise, I say it is a not successful build. Okay, let us say create a job based on the quality. Let us go configure. Okay, in each and every reporting test reporting one. Okay, you can see that there is advanced section. You can see some quality metrics. You see that published textile projects. If you see that advanced, what it is saying, okay, there is some options. You can see that, okay, there is a threshold, health threshold. Okay, okay, you can make it as a stable, unstable, or whatever based on number of issues. Okay, okay, all priorities, high priorities, and priority normal, and you can say there is in a warnings also there are some categories: high priority warnings, low priority warnings. Based on that, you can say that. Okay, you can give the details. Okay, let us say, see that whenever there is a sunny, that is a successful. If it is a cloud, that is a failed one. Okay, that is a Jenkins. It will understand. We can understand in that way. Let us say I want to have, if it is a, if you say, okay, if I say there is a more than 80 errors, if there is a more than 80 errors, I'll treat my job as failed. Okay? I'll treat my job as failed. Okay, let us say here all priorities, whatever the priority is, if it is more than 50, if it is more than 50, I'll treat this one as a fail. It is a red color symbol, right? It is a failed symbol kind of thing. Okay, let me save this, and we'll try to execute our job. We will try to execute our job. Now I say, okay, build this. If it is a warning, if it finds, okay, if it finds errors more than 50, okay, if it finds more than 50, it treats the job as failed. Okay, okay. It is running fine, but it is trying to check the number of warnings and all those things. Okay, based on the number of warnings, if it is, it will check in a check style. If it is a more than 80 warning or 50 warnings, we are treating it as a failure. It should fail it. Okay, gathering all the information. We'll see. Okay, it says that build is failure, right? Why this build is failure? It is actually build is successful, but we said that if it is a textile results, you can see that the textile result is 86, but exceeds the threshold of 50 by 36. It has more than the threshold what we set, isn't it? So because of the threshold what we set, it is failed it, so it is the job is failed. Okay, in this way we can maintain the quality of your project. Okay, the quality metrics is this one. If the quality is changed, you can fail it. In this way we can set up. Okay, now uh, the next what we can do is, okay, we'll try to install a Tomcat, and we'll, okay, okay, let us change one more quality. Let us see some more. Okay, in a check style, okay, we'll go to the, okay, let us say, okay, okay, we'll say that if it is a 90 of errors, I'll say here it is a 100. If it is 100, you fail it. If it is a 90, okay, it is still the yellow color, that is stable, not successful but stable. Okay, if you say this, and if you build it, like you can run, okay, test results trends it has given, right? Check style results, okay, it is given all the results. Okay, it has result the PMD trends, find bug trends, it has given all the things. Okay, it has given all the trends. Now you see that check style trends has failed. The job number, this particular one, you can see that why, because it is has a more errors, 83 error, 86 errors you find. That is why it is the check style result is failed. And just I created one more project. I said that 90 would be the fine, and 86, if it is more than 100, then I treat it as a fail. Okay, so ideally it should get success, because we said 90 would be fine. We are getting 86 as a errors. Okay, still it is running. Okay, in this way we can maintain the quality. You can, in this way we can, you can see that there is success. It is, why it is success, we said that 90 would be fine, 100 would be the issue. 90 errors, fine. If it is a more than 100, then it is a failed. You can see that. Okay, the whatever the we have given, all the criteria, the testing criteria, it will check it, and it will check style projects, that is the no threshold has exceeded, See that? Though no threshold has existed, because of that it is treated it as a success. In this way we can maintain the quality of your code. Okay. Now we'll jump into the next session, and, and we'll see now with the, you can see all the, okay, you can see that all the find bugs results. Okay, you can see the check style results, all the PMD results. If you want to see all the things, you can see that. Okay. Okay. In this way you can change as per the requirements, you can change it, the quality code and all, then you can work it. Okay. Now let us see the deployment section today. With that we will complete that. Okay. Shall we continue, or else we'll stop here and we'll see tomorrow? Okay, tomorrow we'll try to see the artifacts, how can we prepare an artifact, and we'll deploy it into a Tomcat. Uh, okay, preparing the artifact, and the artifacts we prepared, right, var or jar file, that we want to store in a repository. That from that repository we want to deploy to Tomcat, that we'll see. Then we'll finish this particular Jenkins, and we'll stop our sessions. If you have missed anything, just okay, send me a mail. We will try to cover that. Okay, sir. Bye. I'll share you in a YouTube video, and you can access it. Bye for now. See you tomorrow.